Okay, let's talk really quick about putting both together, essentially the basic dynamics of blocking with the shield and the sword, and the manner that I want you to do with the iron guard when you're starting here. Now, I'll be honest with you, iron guard can take you all the way up to, tier 4, up to knight caliber, easy. So I want you to learn every guard, but for the first, probably tier 1, tier 2, and into tier 3, you should focus on the iron guard. So let's put some of the sword and shield blocking mechanics together and show you kind of the economy that I want you to focus on, because I don't want you using your sword to block certain things because it's a waste of time and it's low percentage and get you killed. And I don't want you to use your shield to block certain things because, again, it will leave you open and get you killed. So when you line up in the iron guard, you have the shield here, right? Here. And then you have the sword in a horizontal guard here. So I want you to be a little like this. What I want you to do is I want you to have the arm not up like this. I want you to have it here at a 45 or 35 degree angle. Kind of like you're gonna wrestle with somebody, right? Because that offers a glancing surface for this attack. If I'm like this, you'll take that arm really quick. So from the basic iron guard here, you'll note that my sword occupies the top area, right? And my shield occupies the bottom. This is generally what we're gonna use to block with. The shield's gonna block the lower areas, and then the sword's gonna block the upper areas. So the shield, I'm gonna use it to pick up everything from my legs up to my body, and probably this shoulder as well. So it can also pick up that arm. If I'm gonna leave it out there, it'll just pick that up when somebody throws at that. So the shield mostly takes everything from, like, essentially the armpit down to the legs. You want to focus on that. You don't want to be in a position where you're here and somebody throws an offside and you bring your sword way down here to block, right? Because then you just lost your protection in here and here because you remove this. Also, same with this offside. If somebody throws at this offside arm, you don't generally want to reach your arm over here to block it. You have a shield there for a reason. Use your shield to pick that up. Similarly, up top, I want you to use your sword to pick up almost everything up top. And your sword should orbit. Essentially, if the top of the shield was rounded, you kind of orbit the guard around that. You want to pick it up with the edge, things up top with the edge, things right here with the edge. And you want to pick up everything essentially from your upper arms to the top of the head with your sword, and you want to pick up everything down below with your shield. The overlap area, which is essentially, to that area, you use the sword and the shield, sword and shield. You can use either, right? So, but it's always good if you layer those together. So the sword picks up edge to edge, all the strikes that come in there. Now, let's talk about thrusts. When you're in your sword and shield guard, I don't want you trying to do this stuff against thrusts. You can get really good at sloughing those thrusts and parrying them, but speedsters will still get you, or people who will, fake you with the first one, then stab you with the second one. Really good fighters, it's really easy to defeat you. So I would focus on picking up thrusts, obviously down low with the shield, and then up here for the face, you're gonna wanna pop it up, and like I did in the other video, they go for your face, you wanna bring that up, and you wanna just really fast. And what you do is you have your shield at that angle, they throw for your face, you pop it up like this, just temporarily, and then back down. You don't wanna do this action. It just needs to be just a little wrist forward, boom, boom, just lift it. And at the same time, you lean out. You lean out. So you want to pick up thrusts up top while you're leaning out. It's actually a lot easier to block it than trying to, do this all the time with your sword. So, that's kind of the basics of it is pick up all the stuff down below with the shield, pick up everything up top with the sword, and then thrust, you're going to try to pick up the shield. And at the same time, with all these blocks, you want to be dodging as well. You want to layer your defense. You never just want to you know, throw a block and assume it's going to make it, because it might not, right? You always want to layer. You want to bring over a shield, or you want to lean out at the same time, or you bring all three in case they're faking. So that's basic blocking mechanics with the sword and shield. So we'll catch you on the next video.